Well, good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majestic back with you here at the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your weather update here on your October 23rd, 2025. Well, things looking pretty good outside. A lot of sunshine after a very chilly start. Some areas saw frost around the area, even had some freezing temperatures. Blairsville bottomed out at 32 this morning, as well as over toward Blue Ridge. And we're going to see temperatures still chilly tonight, not quite as cold as this morning's, but we are looking pretty good going into the weekend, at least the start of it. With some question marks on the second half, and we'll break that all for you down here in this update. Now, before we get going here on the YouTube channel, if you're new to the channel and you live anywhere across North Georgia, please help us out if you can. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future content. And as always, if you have a weather-related question, please post it down below. Give me a thumbs up. It does help with that algorithm. All right, let's go ahead and take a live look up into Delano. Going to talk about a gorgeous afternoon. Just a few clouds out there in the distance, but a beautiful day across North Georgia. Looking very good here on the fall afternoon. Lake Lanier also looking at plenty of clear skies for this afternoon. Just a light gentle wind, not too bad out there. And our radar remains clear. Seeing a clean sweep there going across the area. But we are going to be tracking some rain going into Sunday and Monday. And it looks like we're going to be what we call wedged going into early next week. And that's going to bring some kind of a coolish day ahead, kind of damp day ahead going into early next week. Now, satellite picture continues to look pretty good. We're looking all clear here across our area. It's a few high clouds there skirting on by. Otherwise, looking pretty good here for this afternoon, as we've got high pressure in control of our area and temperatures warming up into the 70s for a lot of areas for this afternoon, a few upper 60s. Setting up to be a pretty good day here across North Georgia. Let's go talk about the tropics. We have got a serious problem developing down here. This is Melissa. It doesn't look all that organized right now. Still a tropical storm, but it's forecast to become a major hurricane, and it's got Jamaica in its crosshairs, and it could be catastrophic because it's going to be moving so slowly. We're talking about devastating floods. We're talking about mudslides and things like that. Could be very, very damaging, and the storm is expected to become a major hurricane on top of that. Look how long it's going to be battering this island here for days on end. As we go into this upcoming weekend, it could be quite substantial until this big trough that's going to bring us our chance of rain kind of picks this thing up and kicks it on out as we go into early next week. So let's go take a look at our forecast models here, as we're going to be dealing with fairly quiet weather over the next few days here across the southeast. We'll see some rains picking up to the west going into Friday and Saturday over toward Arkansas, but that rain will not arrive into our areas until we get into your Sunday. So Sunday looks like that'll be the day we start getting a little damp here. In fact, we're going to take you over to the European model about a little bit further. You can see the rains there to the west there on Saturday evening over toward Louisiana and over toward Arkansas. But it looks like it'll be tracking our way as we go into your Sunday. So watch that little timestamp there as this kind of comes into the area going into Sunday evening. Looks like a damp evening here across the area, and that'll continue in the morning hours. So much needed rainfall. Again, I think 1 to 2 inches, not out of the realm of possibility. And then we're going to be kind of a cloudy and lingering dampness here going into Monday, as we're going to have a bit of a northeasterly wind with a wedge kind of setting up here across North Georgia. So look at the forecast maps here. Watch as I display this for you. Again, kind of watch that timestamp there along the top as I kind of highlight the days of the week as we go through the week here. And here we go as we go on into going into the day on Friday. Friday looking pretty good there in the afternoon. We've got some active weather back off to the west. Saturday, we're looking great. We got high pressure holding on across the area, but here comes our rain. This is going to be coming in, going in towards your Sunday. That's when things will get a little damp for us here Sunday, and really kind of more into Sunday night, Monday morning. I think that's when we're going to see the best rain chances there. But then we got that little bit of that wedge kind of setting up in here, coming in there as well. So it's kind of a damp day expected going into your Monday right now. And then as we go into next week, going into Tuesday, still got some lingering rain chances there Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, I think we finally get a chance to clear on out of here. But it's going to be turning breezy behind this thing as we look at a high pressure building in, this low pulling away. So Wednesday could be a little bit breezy on the breezy side, and then Thursday a little breezy. And then Friday, going into Halloween, I think that's going to be a bit of a cold day the way it's shaping up right now. But for tomorrow in Gainesville, looking great, 72-44, very nice, very, very cool morning, and then a comfortable afternoon. Overnight lows tonight. We'll still have some 30s around. Blairsville, I wouldn't shock me if you get down to about, say, 34, 35. But Blue Ridge 36, Hiawassee 38, Clayton 37. Everybody else kind of in the low to mid 40s here across the area. Daytime highs, again, we'll have a mix of upper 60s and low 70s across the state. Not looking too bad there. Looking at Dalton at 68 degrees, coming at 71, and Douglasville at 72. Regionally looking like this. Memphis got a few clouds, 73 there, 83 in Jackson, 79 in Columbus, 72 in Columbia, and Asheville. Kind of cool there at 62 degrees. Next 7 days, here we go across North Georgia. We're going to see, again, mostly sunny skies on Saturday, but increasing clouds late in the day. So 68, 47. And then Sunday looking a little cloudy. Chance of rain. Again, that chance of rain going to come up as we go into the evening hours. So late in the day on Sunday, it'll start to shoot back up going into Sunday, and then kind of wrapping up on Monday morning. So that's when the rain should be tapering off Monday afternoon, later in the day. So that's your window basically from going into the evening hours and going into Monday morning. And then still got a chance of a shower or two there on Tuesday, Wednesday. And we're in the 60s, overnight lows kind of on the mild side, 40s around 50. And then the cool down coming on Thursday. And that's probably the only question mark in the 7 day is that Thursday high low. Just kind of the timing on when that cold air comes on. And one thing I'm definitely anticipating here is widespread 30s for morning lows on the Halloween, the last day of the month there on October. And daytime highs are going to struggle a bit on that day. That looks like that'll be the coldest right now in the forecast period going in toward the end of next week. All right, I appreciate you guys checking us out here on the YouTube channel. Again, if you are not a subscriber and you live anywhere across North Georgia and you would like to make this part of your YouTube feed, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on weather forecast updates like these. All right, that's y'all's update. Y'all take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.